Staying organized as a full-time worker, a mother, and wife can sometimes feel like an impossible task, but with a little routine and planning, it is definitely doable. Let me show you how I manage it all and still find the time for myself. I always try my best to start my day by making my bed. I know it might seem like a small thing, but it really sets a positive tone for the rest of my day. There's just something about tidying up your space that makes everything feel more organized, even when the rest of the day is busy. I have noticed that when I take some moment and just leave my bed made, it creates a sense of organization and calm, which I really look forward for every day of my life. Even if it gets busier, at least I know that I'll go back to a well-made home. Now is the time for the breakfast, and it is really something simple. I'm gonna make a cup of black tea and a slice of a bread. Actually, I will take 2 slices with avocado, but actually it is my time to slow down before the day gets going. As mentioned in my previous videos, I try to delay my breakfast. Instead of taking it earlier in the morning, I try to take it around 10 or 11 so that I can extend my fasting period. So it helps me in different ways, and I have noticed how it helped me to lose a bit of weight. Honestly speaking, I didn't follow any strict diet. I just leaned on delaying my breakfast and trying to minimize the portions I take. So after having my first son, I gained too much weight. I gained up to 76 kg, yet my initial weight was 64. So I needed to go back to my initial weight. I'm on a journey. I am right now weighing 67. I know it's not yet there, and I didn't want to rush the process because I've seen instances where people do gain weight and they quickly do anything they can to lose it and they gain it back. So I wanted to take slow processes that can be sustainable. That is why I haven't rushed my process to getting back to my initial weight. I am trying my best, as mentioned, to just delay my breakfast and also to minimize the portions I take. In addition, I try to really drink so much water during the day. Honestly speaking, I also haven't been a fan of water. I didn't used to drink so much water, and when I got pregnant, it became even worse. So I have been trying to just consume warm water instead of cold. I tried to research on YouTube on what can someone do when they don't like drinking water. So they suggested that, for example, if you don't like consuming or drinking water through a bottle, you can switch a container and maybe try a mug. I tried that before, and maybe instead of consuming very cold water, you can try to mix it with some warm water, which I really do. Frankly speaking, water is not tasty. Of course, it is tasteless, but if you struggle like I used to, you can also consider mixing it with some oranges or slices of lemon. just to favor it so that you feel motivated to drink it. On this particular day, I had initially planned to check my emails and respond and make some follow-up on the important matters. However, I have dedicated my time to organizing my hard copies instead. Even though I prefer online filing because in today's digital era it is more efficient and allow for better collaboration, sometimes keeping physical documents in order is just as important as filing them online. I have noticed that I tend to be more productive, especially when I'm filing when no one is around in the office. So I prefer doing it when everyone is gone, because I get distracted by a new assignment, a new ask, a new comment when people are around me, and I end up not finishing what I have planned to do. So I have tried to ensure that I learn from my past weaknesses. I also liked to just log into YouTube for concentration. I was watching some of my favorite YouTubers, and I also leaned into some jazz music for work study concentration, which helped me in this very moment. Some other tips that help me to stay productive include time blocking by scheduling a specific time slot for different tasks to avoid multitasking, though I'm guilty that sometimes I find myself multitasking. Something else that I do to be more productive is to take some short break. I try to take like 5 minutes to pause and focus on something else. If it's checking a message, an email, or making an urgent phone call, or even if it's just a short walk, that helps me to just refresh myself. Another tip that helps me very much is to avoid or minimize phone distractions. I tend to put my phone in silent, or I try to just say that I'm gonna focus for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I make sure that I don't check my phone. I only check it after knowing that I have completed that particular assignment. If you have also noticed, I like writing down. I use a to-do list to write down things, and this keeps me accountable and gives me a sense of accomplishment. This time around, I dedicated my time to organize staff files, and I was sorting documents for both current and past employees. As an HR professional, I do believe that well-organized records are very essential for efficiency and compliance. By the way, this got me thinking about the best practices when it comes to document management, and I would like to know, you guys, what is your preference when it comes to organizing your records? Do you prefer physical filing, or do you rely on fully digital systems? Please do let me know in the comment section, and I would love to hear your thoughts. I am a firm believer in small but consistent efforts which lead to meaningful results. And to wrap up my day, I took some time to enjoy one of my hobbies, which is obvious making this necklace, and I'm learning how to make some. You'll be seeing them in some of my videos. I love typing into my creative side because it helps me relax and recharge. You know, sometimes life can get busy, but I believe it's important to make time for things that truly bring us some joy.